We got our own little 4x4 trail out here. Hello, welcome to Exploring the Holos. Today we're going to be addressing the crack in the roof in the lap seal for the bathroom vent fan. So stick with us, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see if we can get this done. This is a long, arduous climb up to that ladder and then up there. Alright, here we go. So right here, this is what I can find. It looks like they didn't let it, it self-leveled to like a divot, right? And that part cracked out. So, since I think this is the original seal, I think I can get away with sealing over it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bead, and I only have one tube, so I'm just going to address this side for right now. I'm going to put a bead around and then fill in above it. And next time I'm going to have to peel all of this off and redo it, but I think this time I'm just going to address this crack right here. So first of all, we need to clean it. So first of all, I need to get back down this ladder and get my supplies, and then I'll show you what tools you need. This is the tricky part, the worst, hardest part of the whole deal. Okay. You're gonna need your caulk gun with die-core lap seal. First step is to clean this off really good. So I got an old t-shirt, an old clean t-shirt, and a soapy dish soap rag. And we're going to clean it as good as possible. It's very, very dirty. The die-core will not stick to dirt, so you want to get it as clean as possible. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but I did take this in last fall, and they were supposed to check all the seals and reseal them if they were cracked. In their defense, I guess you're supposed to check these every 3 months, but I didn't check it at all over the winter. And this was outside here all winter, so my bad, I guess. And it makes me nervous because I've never really been good at any kind of caulking or anything, so I'm going to do the best that I can. All I'm really looking at doing here, my goal is just to get it waterproof. So now we have to cut this at a 45-degree angle with a sharp knife. Now, I don't recommend doing it on your rubber roof, so I'm going to do it on top of this t-shirt. Actually, yeah. And then the video I watched, he recommended cutting this edge off. Oh shit, I kind of messed that up. So I'm going to cut it a little bit more of an angle. I don't know. I'm not the best at doing that. Okay. Then the problem with this type of a caulk gun is there's no poker on it. You do have to poke inside here. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Bummer, dude. Okay, now you gotta poke this. I'm gonna put it in here just so it's ready to go. This is fucking shit, dude. Poke it. Poke it. Now, I'm going to make a bead out here, around, and then I'm going to stitch in between them. I don't know if you can see that. Like so. And now I'm going to weave back and forth, trying to keep it as close as possible so that I don't get any air pockets. You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to start on this side because this is where the all the action's happening. I'm making this a little bit thicker because this is self-leveling, and over the next 24 hours or so it will level out. Not a fan of this caulk gun at all. The better caulk gun you have, the easier it will be to do this job. This one is not great because I have to keep pushing it in manually from the back. I should be able to just keep pumping with my hand. Bad too. Right here in the shower. Oh, damn it. That looks bad. Bad, bad, bad. All around here. I should try to do something there, but I only got this one tube. So I'm going to clean this up and do that quick. And then I'll check the front cap. Right there. But really, this is probably the only worst part right here, where they kind of got close to the edge. And then I gotta clear all those pine needles off. Yuck. I'm kind of worried about checking the front cap. Makes me wonder if they didn't check any of this shit. All right, let's continue. Here, let me flip this around. Now, I don't see any real cracking, but I mean, this is definitely a watch zone. I don't know about that. And I don't know what the hell's going on here. It seems like maybe they did something here, but I don't know what's up with that. There's a little bit here. I'll just keep an eye on that. I think I'm just going to get up here a few times this summer. Oh, right here. This is no bueno. Unbelievable. Well, it looks like I'm going to try to do that one too. All right, so I did that one, the one on this side. I did not touch the front because it seems okay, but I'm going to, every time I'm up here, like to clean off the solar panel. Even though we don't use it very often. It gets very dirty. So I'm just gonna do that and then we'll be done. All clean. All right. Well, there you have it. My first time applying Dicor lapseal to this camper, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. You only want to do that 2 or 3, some people say 4 times over a seal, and then you want to peel it up with a plastic, like a scraper. Nothing metal because you don't want to dig into the rubber roof. But I don't think I have to do that this time. I think we're just going over original seals. As long as those are cleaned and dry, it should seal just fine. I think it takes like 30 hours for this to cure completely. So I will be back up here tomorrow to see if everything's okay. If it is, that's the end of this video. I hope you stay safe. I hope you enjoyed. Sir, my friends. Go to notanother$.com and operationconsequences.com to see what you can do to fix our government.